Hey fellow rock tumblers, check this out. Look at this big pile of slabs. This is a variety of slabs, rock slabs. I have a whole bunch of these in my shop. I've been cutting rocks for a long time, hoping one day to turn them into cabochons, but I have so many cut slabs in so many different locations. I decided to take some of them, just a variety, and rock tumble them. See what we can do with these. Now, some of these were self-collected, others were purchased. I'm pretty sure I purchased that one. You can see like this. That's some sort of amethyst there. Chevron amethyst maybe? I think this looks like it's probably Brazil agate. That should be nice. So let me go ahead and get all these rolling in a 4-pound barrel. Get them smooth. Then we'll move them on to the polishing stages in the vibratory tumbler. And when this is all said and done, hopefully we'll have a pile of good looking shiny rocks. Some of these, before I get started, I should point out, like this one, for example, I suspect will not do so well when it gets in the coarse grit. I think it's just going to be too soft. So after the first 7 to 10 days in the coarse grit, I'll probably not have as many. I bet some of these will just dissolve, but hopefully most of them will survive. We'll see. So I'll update this video once these are finished with the coarse stage. Okay, check it out. These are the slabs after 10 days of tumbling in the coarse grit. Most of them survived, however, a couple of them didn't, as predicted. And several of them broke into little bitty pieces. So not only did they not survive the tumbling very well at all, they also broke. But regardless, we still have some really cool pieces like these fossil rocks. This Brazil agate right here is really cool. It has what I believe is some iris effect in it. I did not notice before. You can see the amethyst here, the chevron amethyst. Here's a locally collected agate. This looks like it's probably some kind of crazy lace. So lots of cool stuff in here. I'm excited about this. I think we're gonna have some fun getting these things all polished. I didn't tumble them perfectly smooth. That would have taken just several weeks, and I'm really mostly concerned just about these flat surfaces on either side. So I think these will be really nice. I'm hoping so anyway. Yeah, that's got some fractures in it. This is another locally collected agate. I recognize that. That's a locally collected rock there. Anyway, we'll go over all this once these are nice and shiny. So let me go ahead and get these started in the vibratory tumbler. And in the next 8 days or so, these will be finished, and bring them back in here and we'll check them out. Our various slabs are all finished with the polishing. Check it out. What do you think? Oh, this is fun. I think we have some winners in here. We also have a lot of broken bits and pieces and a few slabs that didn't shine at all. Well, regardless, let's take a look at some of the nicer ones. This, of course, is one of the fossil rock slabs. When I first got into this lapidary stuff, I got an old 18-inch saw and would find these local fossil rocks and just start slabbing them, you know, hoping to find something interesting within each slab. And this one, all you can really see, well, mostly shells. Still took a good shine. What do you think? Look at that. And here's another fossil rock. Very similar. Lots of little shells. Still, though, I think each one of these is unique and beautiful in its own way. And for those of you familiar with Central Texas rocks, this one needs no introduction. From that blue crystal in there, this has to be lanite. That's right. This is a slab of self-collected lanite. Those beautiful blue crystal pieces inside. It doesn't take a mirror-like polish, but still looks pretty awesome in my opinion. And here's another very common rock around here. This is banded chert. You can't throw a rock without hitting a rock of banded chert. It's everywhere. Yeah, this stuff is very common and takes a great shine, as you can see. Here's an example of one of these slabs that broke during the tumbling. A lot of these slabs had fractures in them, and in the initial rotary tumbling phase, they just didn't hold up. Still though, look at the shine on that thing. Didn't that turn out just stunning? And of course, this is one of our locally collected agates right here. I know, not super interesting, but still, great shine. Look at that, beautiful. I forget where this rock came from, but it is stunning. It may be orbicular jasper, maybe, not sure. But wow, look at the pattern in that one. That makes a sweet cabochon. Here's another locally collected rock with some interesting details in it. You can see what looks like maybe a hematite in there. Don't really know what this is. It's got a cool look though. Interesting color to it. Doesn't take a super great shine, but not bad. And here's another rock that I found. I remember slabbing this rock, making a cabochon or two out of it. Like that last rock, it doesn't take a great shine, but it has some interesting details in it. You can see little sparkly bits in there. Here's a really cool agate slab. There's some translucency there, as you can see. Took a great shine. A little mossiness going on, what do you think? Pretty nice. And this is some sort of lacy agate here. I'm surprised it didn't break along that, well, it looks like a fracture line right there in the tumbling. Happy it didn't. I like all the detail in that. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm sure you remember this piece of amethyst. Chevron amethyst, I believe. Turned out pretty nice. Good shine. What do you think? I don't remember where this slab came from, but it does have a lot of interesting detail in it. I think it would make an interesting cabochon. Look at all that in there. Pretty cool. And here's another one of our locally collected agates. You can find these along the banks of the Colorado River. There are a dime a dozen out there, and they do make interesting cabochons. Shine up very nicely, as you can see. And this looks like another stunning piece of jasper right here. Look at this thing. Look at that detail in there. Don't know exactly what kind it is, but it sure is pretty. Like I said before, not all of these slabs did well. This one, I think I pointed out at the beginning, this is one of those that was just sort of soft and did not do too well, both in the tumbling and in the polishing. You can see the shine on some of the harder material within that matrix, but the rest of it is bleh. Definitely not a good slab. And here's just a small piece of some sort of, oh, I don't know, lacy agate. Looks like that might have made a nice cabochon. And this is all that's left of one of my fossil slabs. As you can see, it did not hold up at all during the tumbling and didn't take a particularly good shine either, did it? We'll call that one a dud. Now this one I recognize as a slab of the Arizona petrified wood. I love this stuff. It does have a lot of fracturing going on, but look at the shine that it takes. This petrified wood does so well. Look at that nice reflection. Very cool. Arizona petrified wood. I actually remember the day I found this stone. I was rock counting along the Nueces River near Uvalde, Texas. It was a very large rock, and I started to break it up with my hammer, and I started to see inside the pinkish color and the tan color. What a nice rock. So I got most of it home and slabbed it, and have some beautiful slabs. As you can see, it takes a good shine. I don't know what it is. It's probably some kind of jasper. This is one of those softer slabs that did not take a great shine and got pretty small. You can see it has almost a matte finish. Still interesting looking though. Now here's an interesting looking slab. I want to say this is some kind of, maybe peanut wood? Does that sound right? I think that's what this is. Some sort of, well, maybe it's petrified wood. I believe it was called peanut wood when I bought it at the rock shop here in Austin. Made a few slabs. Takes a great shine. Some cool detail in there as well. Now here's a cool fossil rock slab because, well, for one thing, it has a little bit of color to it, but for another thing, you can just make out how we capture the little gastropod there, or turritella. And then you can also make out, yeah, you can see here, we captured some kind of fossil in there as well when we sliced it. Yeah, pretty cool. Millions of years ago, those things were alive. And here's one of these local rocks that I slabbed. It's kind of plain. Still though, even though it's plain, it takes a great shine. You can imagine a nice cabochon could come from this as well. And here's another one that broke, but wow, this was a cool looking slab right here. Some kind of agate, as you can see. Check that out. Very interesting. And I will end on this slab of what I believe is the Brazil agate. In fact, I'm sure it is. I remember cutting this. This is the one that early on I said I thought I saw iris in it. I don't know if I can show you with this lighting, but with the right lighting, I'm pretty sure I see that iris effect in these lighter sections here. Still turned out great. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? A little slab of Brazil agate. And here are the rest. Just a little bits and pieces, some broken, bigger slabs. Most of them, turned out okay, not great. A couple of them would make decent pendants, I suppose. There you go. That is tumbling a bunch of different rock slabs. I thought that was kind of fun. I may have to do that again. I think we had some winners in there. What do you think? Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know. Overall, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Please be sure and check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.